Have you struggled with finding ways to ensure your students are appropriately using AI in your classroom? Many educators are grappling with how and when, if ever, to use AI in the classroom. Hopefully, this presentation will help you identify the potential benefits and risks to allow you to make the best decisions for your own classroom. First of all, AI has come onto the scene rapidly, and we are all learning on the fly how to use it and how to demonstrate ethical uses to our students. It can feel like the Wild West, but as educators, our job is to prepare students for their future, and it would be foolish to think that AI will not play a large role in their future careers and lives. It is natural to fear change and new technology. Some teachers quickly saw the potential for students to cheat more easily on their assignments, and their gut reaction was to ban AI outright. However, it is an incredibly powerful tool that students will likely be asked to use in their future, so it is our job to teach them how to use it responsibly and ethically. First, let's look at the potential benefits of using it in class. Teachers are notoriously short on time and are expected to create quality lesson plans that are differentiated for each student in the room. This can be challenging, but AI can help. With AI, you can nearly instantly adjust reading levels, translate texts, create leveled question sets, create supports, enrichment activities, or modify assignments. It simply allows you to better meet the needs of your diverse learners and frees up time for you to focus on other tasks, such as providing individualized feedback. Another potential benefit is increased student engagement. We've all seen it. A student struggles with something, and without personal attention, they give up and quickly disengage. With AI, students can ask questions if the teacher is unable to get to them quickly, and they can receive immediate feedback. Some students are also embarrassed to ask questions because they think the question is stupid or they'll be judged for asking it. They're more likely to open up to AI with their questions, and it can meet them at the level where they're at. Contrary to some beliefs, AI can actually enhance critical thinking in the classroom. Some ways I've used it in the classroom to boost critical thinking are encouraging students to debate AI on a topic, ask follow-up questions and have a discussion with the AI, have AI point out gaps in their reasoning and have them fill in those gaps on their own, and ask the AI for multiple diverse perspectives on a topic. These are just some of the creative ways it can be used to spur critical thinking. Like anything else, there are risks to using AI in the classroom as well. Perhaps the most common risk is the potential for academic dishonesty. Students can indeed quite easily have AI complete some of their assignments for them. However, I argue that many students do not cheat because it is too difficult, but they do not cheat because they have integrity. Most students want to do the right thing. Before AI existed, students copied each other's homework, and when every student got a phone, they sent pictures of each other's work to one another. Academic dishonesty is a game of cat and mouse, and teachers must learn ways to discourage and catch cheating with AI, but it is not a reason to try and ban it in your classroom altogether, which is likely a battle you will not win anyway. With all its potential, it is important that we do not overuse AI tools, as this could cause students to disengage. They might become bored with it, or they might see it as an opportunity to have AI do the heavy lifting, enabling them to check out. Or it could encourage them to procrastinate because they can just wait until the last second and then have AI complete the assignment for them. Another risk of AI is that it can generate biased or inaccurate answers. AI can hallucinate and make up answers when it does not know something, or sometimes it is simply wrong. After all, it is getting its answers from things written on the internet, and we all know that you can find plenty of wrong answers there. Teachers should be demonstrating the importance of checking sources and confirming information already, so they should just continue to stress that AI should be treated like any other source that needs to be vetted. Some teachers might be experiencing burnout and view AI as a tool that does not enhance their ability to do their job for them, but a tool that can just do their job for them. This is obviously not true. Using AI to generate all feedback for students and do grading can cause students to think their teacher is not paying attention to their work, and teachers will lose touch with their students' abilities and needs. A suggestion is to perhaps grade a student's work using a rubric, then also have AI grade the same work with the same rubric. This could increase equity because the AI could see something that the teacher missed. So use it as a tool to help you rather than a tool to do your job completely for you. Finally, unclear guidelines and a lack of understanding of AI and its potential pitfalls can cause problems. If guidelines for AI use are not clear and consistent, students and teachers may clash over academic integrity. A teacher may accuse a student of submitting AI-generated material, but the student thought they ethically used the AI. This leads to conflict and distrust. Clear guidelines can get you on the same page and allow students the opportunity to do the right thing. Also, students and teachers must be aware of the basics of how AI works, so they know what to look for in terms of gaining bad information from the AI tool. With all of that being said, where do we go from here? I suggest the following as best practices in establishing a positive environment for using AI effectively and ethically in the classroom. First, teachers need to be trained on AI. Many are afraid to use it because they do not understand it. A basic training and demonstration of some helpful tools will go a long way. So if your school has not hosted a training, ask your supervisor to implement some professional development for AI. Also, training can help provide teachers with tools to try and catch academic dishonesty when it happens. Students should also be taught the basics of AI and how to properly use it. We must not assume that they automatically know how to ethically use it, so consistent training for all students is necessary. Including in this training would be guidelines on the ethical use of AI and common pitfalls of AI, as well as how to engineer prompts effectively. Another consideration is to ensure that you are using it to enhance and not replace critical thinking. Design your activities in a way that AI cannot simply complete them, but it can enhance the learning opportunities for your students. And don't overuse it. The novelty will wear off if it is overused, so continue to do some activities the old way and keep the computers out of it. Finally, if you are unsure about whether or not AI should be allowed in a certain way for a given assignment, then ask yourself, would a student using AI in this process get in the way of accomplishing their learning objective? If not, then consider allowing it. What are your thoughts? Did your views change at all after watching this video? Is there anything that I missed? Please comment on the video with suggestions or lessons you have learned in your experience with using AI in the classroom. Thanks for listening.